Hello. Hey, I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope all is well with you all. It is gloomy, dark. It's been raining all day, all last night, all yesterday. But I thank God for it anyway. Hey, Tia, can you see and hear me, baby? Hey, Kelvin. Hey, you at work? Okay, man. Thank you for being here. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, song. Okay, thank you, baby. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing, baby? Songs. How are you? Thank you, Tia. So, as I was saying, is that today it's been very gloomy and rainy, and so there's two things that's going on in my life today. So one is I had the hey broke man, how you doing? Um, my family had the funeral service for my aunt today. Yeah, and yesterday was baby Josh. It was his first year birthday, right? So today they're having a party for him today. So from a funeral to a party, right? But hey, that's life. That's how life is going, right? So let me see about this. So I there we go. There we go. I popped in today because there's a couple of things I wanted to share with you all, right? Um, so I had just a couple of emails about a few things. Now, definitely, I could have talked about this on tomorrow's live, but you know, ain't nothing like the day, right? And we definitely gonna be talking about gardening tomorrow on a regular live. So the Lord is carrying me through hard seasons, sending you big hugs and oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. But I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful. All right. So I want to ask you all a question, and hopefully it's a real simple question. When you think of beneficial insects, who do you think of? What what insects do you think of when someone say, "I want beneficial insects in my garden"? Say, "Boom, man!" Say, "Boom, Mike." When people say, "I want more beneficial insects in my garden," what do you think? That ladybug? Okay, bro, that's a good one. That's a good one. Good. And I hear many people talk about they want ladybugs in their garden, right? But let me share this with you, and I'm gonna get back to that. Beneficial nematodes and ladybugs. So beneficial nematodes. That's it. Now I hear some people talk about that, but most people, you know, when you say beneficial insects, wasp, yeah. Many people don't talk about nematodes because many people don't know about nematodes, the beneficial ones, or those root knot nematodes, which is the very bad, evil ones, because they're parasites, right? Yeah. But what if I tell you that insects, just insects, in our garden is cool because of this. Let me say this. And now this is the spiritual part of me, definitely. But is it true? I think it's true that God created a garden to feed us. And when I say us, I don't mean just human beings. He made the garden to feed everything. Now, I said this when I was writing this. I said, God created the garden to feed everything with a heartbeat. But I had to take that back because plants, I don't know if plants have heartbeats, but God created a garden to feed life. That's a better word, right? So think about this. When at the beginning of spring, even in winter, all of us, we're sitting in a house and we getting our seeds together because we getting excited for when we are going to be able to put our seeds out. Am I right about that? Or is this just me? Is this just me? That I well, I'm planting all year round, but I do know there's certain vegetables that I plant in certain times. I don't plant vegetables, um, a lot of vegetables out of the season. And the reason I don't plant a lot of vegetables out of season is this. I don't want to fight with plants. No. I want plants to thrive. And when they thrive in the season, the climate that they love. They will just thrive. And what that means, when they thrive, baby, I eat. Huh? I eat. So I don't try to fight it. What do you say, Mike? I be dreaming of planting. Exactly. Well, guess what? Everything that have life, y'all hear me? Everything that have life is dreaming too. They getting excited about spring and when the sun is going to come out, right? Everything, all of the insects, right? Yes, yes. So, hey, baby, how you doing? Um, Cassandra says around January I get spring garden fever. I think so many people get like that, right? Hey, Marcia, how you doing, baby? The rabbits over here act like the garden was created only for them, but I've gotten a couple of things growing here in the kitchen. I plan to expand indoors. Okay, good, good. Hey, Veggie baby, how are you all? So let me just say this: when we talk about insects, so one particular insect I'm gonna ponder on. We're gonna talk about others, but this is one I'm gonna talk about: aphids. Now listen. So if you have seen aphids in your garden, say yes. Because what I've learned is that aphids is all over the world. All over the world. You There is aphids all over. It's all over, family. Yes, yes. So let me tell you about aphids. Now, some of you all heard me say this before, but I'm going to break this down again. This is what I'm going to say. Aphids. Many people, when they see aphids, we freak out, right? We freak out. Um, One thing many people want to do is bring out the spray. Bring out the spray to get rid of the aphids, right? And do I understand? Because aphids will multiply rapidly in a spring garden. But here in zone 9, and I'm more than sure in your garden as well, that aphids, they not only love spring, they love fall too, because they will just get all over your brassicas, right? Yeah, they will get into your brassicas. So, aphids. In the beginning of spring, aphids are one of the first insects we will see. And that is, hey man, hey Jay. You say peace and blessing, tnog. All right, thank you, man. And that is because aphids, like many insects in our garden, they live here. They live here. They live in our garden. Your garden is their garden, right? But this is what I want you all to think about. I'm not saying welcome all of these insects into your garden, but I want you to know this is that when you are growing in nature, a insects is a part of that garden. It is a part of the ecosystem. It is just a part of your garden. Now, the whole thing I want you to think about when you think about having insects in your garden is balance. Just balance. Because this is the thing, if you do not have any insects in your garden, and look, I'm freezing. Wait a minute, y'all. Ah, here we go. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know if you all can still hear me. I don't know if it's the weather. Well, this thing will act crazy even if the weather is not going crazy. Let me see. Let me know. Can you hear me? I usually spray aphids with just water to knock them off. Good, good. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Okay, good. All right. Well, we just gonna keep it moving until it decides to do what it's gonna do. All right, good, good. So good. All right, all right. If you don't have any insects in your garden, if any times like every time you see an insect, you bring out sprays to kill everything. A a garden without insects is an unhealthy garden. Seriously, I know it sounds weird, but I'm saying to you, if you are growing in your garden outside and you have no insects, you just killing them. All every time you see them, you just killing them. Or if you do some like pre uh, pre planning for insects, like buying spraying things to kill insects before insects show up. You all think about that. Do you do you have any problems with insects where you just try to kill them all? You all answer that, and let me tell you about the aphid. Okay, so aphids, what they do is they clone themselves in the beginning of spring. Hey, pretty girl, they clone themselves in the beginning of spring, right? So in the spring and in the summer, they are just cloning. They are cloning. They do not, hear me good, family. Everything I say, please check me. They do not lay eggs. Aphids do not lay eggs in the spring and the summer. Aphids can and will lay eggs in the winter, in the fall. But in the spring and in the summer, they are only cloning themselves. Okay? Every year I document the life in the garden, research what they do. There you go. So for every beneficial insect, there is prey. There is prey for them, right? I wanted to put something down for the roly polies, but I'm trying everything else first. So, roly polies definitely can be a nuisance in our garden, right? But what I found out about roly polies is they are connected to a tribe. They are connected to a tribe of preys, right? Predators. Well, they're not the prey, they are the predators, right? But in this instance, they're not the predators for other insects. They are the predators for our plants. And so, veggie, this is one what I want to ask you. Where you have roly polies, tell me the conditions around the garden, the bed where your plants are, that you have these roly polies. Tell me, is it moist? Do you have mulch? Do you have leaves laying on the soil? Is any spot where you find them is dark and moist? Tell me that. Nope, I do that by hand when necessary. Some insects overpopulate, so those I take out. And that's the thing about aphids. Aphids will reproduce quickly. So aphids are a part of an insect that is called parthenogenesis. So parthenogenesis means that an insect or an animal can reproduce without sex. They don't need a male to reproduce. That's aphids. Aphids is one of those insects that does not need a male to reproduce, right? Yeah, they just clone themselves in the beginning, in the spring and in the summer. They do not lay eggs. They clone themselves. And what you will find is they clone, like one aphid can clone up to 92 aphids that looks just like her. They look just like her. So this is the thing about the aphids, is that the ants and the aphids have this beautiful relationship, right? They have a relationship. So if you ever look at your plants and you see ants going up your plants, then this is what you should know. You have aphids up there. There's aphids there, right? Aphids, ants love to eat the waste, which is called honeydew. They love to eat the waste of the aphids. And the ants will protect the aphids because they want their waste, right? So if any other insects come to eat the aphids, the ants will fight for them. Are you all do you all know about that? Let me know. Mm. Oh, wow. What do you say, baby? Oh, boy. Wait 1 second, y'all. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm wondering what's going on. You know what I mean? Okay. My roly poly shows up after winter under the mulch. But I think the soil in the garden bed had a lot of organic matter that they are breaking down. Okay. So let me say this, that roly polies, they love, now I don't know if this mulch you have, is it all dead, or if you do you have some greenery in there, because this is what roly polies do. Roly polies, yes, they will break it down, but it you will find roly polies a part of that crew where they you have a sick plant, or a plant that a leaf is dead but you haven't taken it off and it's just hanging on, and it's laying part on the plant and part laying on the soil, right? And the roly polies comes and they will begin to eat that plant, right? Because they smell the pheromone of that plant. It's a dying plant. Now the plant, she is trying to save the leaf of that plant. She will stop giving you food, everything, because she's going to try to save that leaf. But the roly polies are still eating them, right? And they love to be in these dark, moist, under things places. That's where you find roly polies. Yes, last year I discovered ants and aphids covering my whole dragon fruit. I had to get aggressive. That's it. So, and you know, my whole thing is to get balance, right? I'm not saying take all the aphids out. I'm not. What I'm saying is, if you have aphids, definitely, you know, you want to get rid of those aphids. But a healthy garden, you should find some insects in your garden. And if you believe in beneficial insects, because most people think that beneficial insects only pollinate their fruits and vegetables. That's what many people think when it comes to beneficial insects, that is their whole job, is to, you know, and that the only thing they think of as beneficial insects is that they all love these beautiful flowers because they love the pollen and they love the nectar, and that is all they do. But that is not all they do in our garden, right? So there is beneficial insects that is prey, and there's beneficial insects that is predators, right? So when you think about the praying mantis, right? Usually, now when I see a praying mantis in my garden, I know I have a lot of living insects in my garden, and I think it's cool. Do I buy insects? I don't. Listen, but if that's your thing, do your thing, because your garden is your garden, right? But this is the thing I know, is that if you don't have the food for the insects, then the insects will not stay. They will not stay at all. Matter of fact, many of them will not show up in your garden if you don't have the food. Because think about us. Why are we in our garden? Well, most of us. I. Why are we in our garden? We are in our garden. I am in my garden for my food, right? And this is why the insects are there. They are there for the food, baby. I'm planting lots of plants that attract beneficial insects, yarrow, catmint, salvias, and a few others. Cool. But there are many beneficial insects that just love to eat other insects, right? They ain't down with the flowers. They listen. What do you call these people? They not vegans, or they want meat. They want meat, baby, right? They want to eat other bugs, right? And so you have uh, a predator like um, ladybug is a predator. She's a predator because she eats other insects. She eats uh, aphids, white flies, mealybugs, spider mites. She eat all of those insects. So our beneficial insects is not just for pollinating our fruits and vegetables, right? And when I speak of beneficial insects, many gardeners only think of maybe two or three um, beneficial insects. And I know Broken and Calvin did hit on that, right? But most of them think that that's all they want is the flowers, but that is not true. They are meat eaters out here, baby. Yeah, yes, okay, yes, and they do. There's so many of them. So lace wings is a prey, right? And she's a predator, and she eats aphids. She eats thrips, white flies, caterpillar eggs. As I was talking about the praying mantis, this now, if you ever have praying mantis or if you ever seen any, the big ones are the female. Usually, in many insect species, the bigger insects is the female. The praying mantis, she eats, let me see what she eats. She eats flies and moths. She eat beetles. She eat grasshoppers. But she will mate with another praying mantis and she will eat him. After they mate, she eat him. What do y'all think about that? Now everything I'm saying, y'all, please you know, go ahead on and research that thing. Okay? Okay. So I know I know I know it is. It is. It's true. You say that's nasty? No, she ain't nasty. I tell you what she's doing. She's giving her babies nourishment. That's what she's doing. She's giving her babies nourishment, right? So let me share this with you all. So how many of you all have seen, and these are my two emails I've got about that. She said, what? Wait a minute, Kelvin. She said it might have been good, but I want the rest of you. Oh my God. But it's true. She after they mate, she eat him. Great idea. Discard him after you use him. Oh my God. LGG. You. Nature is perfect. And I believe that. I believe that. Yeah. So let me ask you all this. How many of you all have seen my corn short? It's about my corn. Let me know if you've seen the corn short. Oh, wow. All right. First time I heard that, I was on a flight. I bust out laughing, so embarrassing. Maybe he wanted to be eaten. I don't think he wanted to be eaten, but this is what it is. Is nature is so strong, right? He knows the outcome. He knew the outcome. But nature is so strong. Look, he just had to go. He had to get it. He had to, right? He had to. Yeah. Yes, corn looks amazing in the Katrina bricks. Okay, so I had a couple emails about one of the emails was very nice, but she wanted to know why do I call these bricks Katrina bricks. But the other person was very mean and very ugly, right? You know, why you gotta do why you gotta do say things so different? Why you gotta make names up for something that's so simple, right? But in this world of internet, nothing someone say to me on these internets will hurt my feelings or, make me sad or no. um, so I want to share with you all why I call these cinder blocks Katrina bricks. So if you want to know, just say yeah. If not, I will not share it. All right. I saw your corn shark. Beautiful corn. Good. Good. Let me know if you want to hear the story. Okay. Can we eat the meat? A meat? I don't know if that's what you want to do, baby. If that's what you want to do, can we eat the mean person? I don't know. Why do some people have to question everything? This is my point, and this is what I say all the time. If you don't like something that someone posts on their channel, right? Just keep on scrolling up. Just get away from them, right? You don't have to entertain them. You don't have to say anything to them, right? Right? You don't. You don't. But some people just have to be seen and heard, right? And they want other people to read it and elaborate on it. They really do. They really do, right? All right. So let me share this. So everybody know that here in New Orleans back in 2005, Katrina hit New Orleans, right? My home was I had water in my house so very in this same house I'm sitting in right now. Um, I'm 5'8", so I had water in my house up to probably my hips. That's how high that water was in this house. Now I wasn't here when it first happened. My son was here, and my son say, "Mama, you got fish swimming in your house, right?" So of course, when I came home, um, I started to get my house back together, right? And so we're doing that. The government came in and they gave us trailers. I had one trailer crossing the front of my house and another trailer on the side of my house. So I had two trailers in my yard. So one of them was for Jody and Josh at that time, and the other one was for my son. And I slept in my living room after we got all the walls out, all the carpet out, everything out of this house. We got everything out, and I slept in my living room. What do you say, baby? Miss Linda, give me her info. I have one good fight left in me. Oh, no, I like the Katrina bricks. Thank you, baby. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. We gonna beat her up, huh? No. So I had these two trailers in front of my house. And really, I had these two trailers in front of my house for about a year. That's how about long it took for, all the insurance and all this other kind of stuff to come through. So, they can fix up on my house. I needed a new roof. I needed new walls, needed flooring, just everything, right? And after the house got together and got all the walls and everything, then I began to purchase furniture for my house, right? But anyway, after a year and my house was together, I called these people, say, listen, you all can come and get your trailers, right? Because these two trailers, I had these, well, everybody mainly had a trailer in their yard, but I had two. But anyway, so when they came, these trailers, they had these cinder blocks. So a lot of both of the trailers had cinder blocks under them, right? So when he was taking the cinder block, I asked him, I said, listen, can I have those cinder blocks? So he said yes. So he stacked them up for me in my garden. So that's how long I've had these cinder blocks. And so I said that I would call these cinder blocks Katrina bricks because of how and why I did get them in my yard. And that is the whole reason why I call these cinder blocks Katrina bricks, right? For the mean girl. And I got to think it's a female. I don't think it's a male. Usually males um, don't touch down on stuff like that. Well, they used to, didn't, right? I think it's a female that's ugly, right? Yeah. Thank goodness you and your family made it through the hurricane. Oh, yeah. So many things, that went down, during that hurricane. But, God have a way, and everybody have their story about, what happened. That's for sure. And they're yours. Name them what you want. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's what I say. Why would someone want to be so ugly? And it got to be someone who just became a part of my channel or just seen my channel because I've been calling these bricks Katrina bricks for years here on this channel, right? I love this story, although I'm still sad about the devastation. I know, baby. Yes, don't answer the trolls. Yeah. Mm. They groom people to argue. Yeah. Then they target you when they see it's working. And not only that, another thing I noticed is that um, they have cinder blocks in their yards, but then they had never grown in them. Then they start to grow in them, right? So I say, well, I'm glad you're growing in them because it works, right? Yeah. I rename everything. Yes, give nicknames. That is true, man. And I think, you can do anything you want to do in your garden. You can call whatever you want to call in your garden. It's yours. Do your thing, right? All right. So let me ask this here because I know some of you all is just now putting plants out. I seen growing out the box talking about his squash bed. I seen his squash bed, and he got it all together, and he said he's gonna bring his plants out. And I think he's in 8A or 8B. I'm not sure, but I know it's an 8. And it just lets you know how different the zones are. Even though he's in 8, I'm in 9. I have spaghetti squash that is about time, it's almost time for them to come off the plant, right? You all see my corn. It is almost time for me to harvest that corn, right? And here in my area, um, wait a minute, baby. Hey man, hey GT, say hello, Miss Linda. This here raggedy back kicking my butt. Oh no, kicking my butt, but I'm listening. I'm so sorry, man. Listen, do I understand? It is rainy, it is gloomy, it has been rainy hard, just all day gloomy. And I'm thinking it's called the barometric pressure in the air when it get gloomy and rainy. And that is the thing that makes our joints and back hurts. So every time the weather gets like this, I feel it. I tell my children, I become the weather lady. I become the weather lady, baby. I can tell you. I can tell you when it's gonna rain, right? Wait a minute, y'all. Let me get to the bottom. Uh, Most people grew in beds made of cinder blocks when I was growing up. Beautiful. And see, that's another thing, Cassandra. And do I believe you? Is that many people are doing things in their garden, and they think it's new. It ain't new, baby. It's only new to you. It's only new to you. Most people think, that, yeah, it ain't new. It ain't new. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's talking GT. Uh, hey, Cricket Peach, how are you, baby? How are you doing? Yes, it's a mess. Oh, she's speaking. All right. Gloomy here today. Yes, I feel it in my bones. I promise you. Yeah. Let's see. My grandmother garden was blocks, and our grill pit too. And that is another thing. You can do so many things with these Katrina bricks. You can make a grill, just like Micah talking about. I see people have, you know, you could cook on it, just everything, just with these cinder blocks. Really, really. So they are just great to have in your garden, right? Yes, the barometric pressure sometimes trigger my migraine. Wow. Okay. Potassium supplements help me with my arthritis so much. Okay. Now, let me just tell you what I know. I never knew it to help with arthritis, but what I do know about the potassium, it helps me with muscles, with my muscles, because yeah, sometimes I just do too much. So yeah, my potassium sometimes I need more because of muscles, but I never knew it helped with arthritis. Mm-mm. It finally stopped raining here 8 a.m. To 1. Really, and pretty girl still raining right now outside, right? But anyway, as I was saying, is that I know a lot of people is just now putting their plants out. I see that growing out the box living zone 8, he haven't put his squash out yet. And this is the great thing is that here in my area, I've got about 7 spaghetti squash, and many of them are about to be ready. My watermelons, and with my watermelons, I did something a little different. I did something a little different for me, right? I'm going to allow my Georgia roaster squash grow with my watermelons and run on the bed. Usually I try to have them on my trellis, but I'm not. I'm going to have them grow on the ground with the melons. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think? Do you think that's a good idea? You think it will work? What do you think? A garden, a gardener doing too much? No way, we can't help it. Well, I think it's this. I think you should do what you want to do in your garden, whether it makes sense to anybody else or not. It's your garden, and one way or the other, you're gonna learn, right? Broke. Oh, you like that? Ah, thank you, man. So this is what I have, bro. I dropped watermelons, Georgia roaster squash, butternut squash. I even dropped a couple of cucumbers. It's a big bed. It's a it's not huge. I don't know. I don't know the numbers to this bed, but it's a big bed, and they are all gonna grow out there together. Now, this was just my thinking. I think that was cool. So good. I thank you, bro. Yeah, um, because they all grow in this viney way, right? And my thought was they're gonna just grow together and they're gonna be fine. I think so. But one way or the other, we gonna find out. We gonna find out if it was a good idea or not, right? Um, all right. Yes, it's a mess. Yes, because I just have too many. I only have one bed that have a trellis in it. I'm not trying to spend any more money on trellises, not this season. Next season, probably, but this season, no. So instead of me trying to get more fruits and vegetables on this trellis, I decided to just let them grow on the ground with the watermelons. Now I'm going to share it with you all just so y'all can see how this work. How is it working for me, and if it's something that I want to do next season, right? Question, just about doing something new like this. How many of you all have ever made changes in your garden? Like you bought a new bed, you bought new beds, you change your garden around, you made things different in your garden. Have you ever did this and then you find out, say, no, I shouldn't have did that. That wasn't a good move. Um, because sometimes you move things and you're not thinking of where the sun hits and you miss it. Tell me, do you all think, have you ever made a big change in your garden and it just didn't work out for you? So some years ago, I had two beds. They were 12 by 1. 12 by 1. I love those beds. And I tell you, I love those beds. I love them. Not only did I love them, they grew many of my brassicas. I had many um, videos and harvests. I grew a lot of tatsoi in those garden beds. And baby, that tatsoi was beautiful in those beds. All of my brassicas that I dropped in that bed, they were beautiful. So this is where they just, I could straddle them. They were, long and skinny. One row. That's all it was. One row, but they were 12 feet long. Just absolutely perfect. Now, what gave me the big idea to take them down, and one reason that I put in my head to take them down was I built them from pallet wood, just old pallets. I broke the pallet down and I made these beds from pallets. And it was probably year 3, year before that I had these beds and the wood was breaking down. And that is the thing what made me take them up. But that was a mistake on my part. Hey, Terrence. He said, hi, T-Nog in chat. It's a good idea. You just have to lift up the big leaves a lot to find your harvest. Now, I don't know where you at. Maybe you're in a part of the video at the beginning. You need to refresh your page because I'm lost, man. I'm lost. Uh, yeah, to find my harvest. I'm lost with that one. So refresh your page, and if you want to reword your your answer, question, whatever it is, tell me again because I'm lost. All right, all right. So have any one of you all ever made changes in your garden and it just didn't work out for you? Let me know. Yeah, you got to refresh. Thank you, Mike. What about the watermelon and the squash? Yes, it's a mess. That I'm growing them with, I'm growing them together. Have you ever grew vining, you know, fruits and vegetables together? Make sure, okay. Oh, you talking to him. Okay. Hey, Dave. Y'all gonna answer? Or y'all, everybody made a move and it was the right move. That's what y'all saying. That's what y'all saying. Maybe that's what leaves. He was talking about looking under. Mm-mm. I made major changes. My vision is just now coming together. Yeah, I understand. I understand. But I realize that sometimes we can make changes in our garden based upon maybe something we saw, you know, I don't know, but I'm going to put those beds back. And they were very long beds and they were very helpful. I could just go out there and drop any seeds or any parts of this bed. I used to just put sticks to separate them. And it was it was great beds, but I'm going to put them back. You are, Mike? Good, good, good. Yeah. So, okay, what do you say? It was on the thought about your vining plants growing together. Got you. Okay, so let me just kind of reset it and I'll let you hear. I added some new trees and I'm hoping they get enough sun and have enough space, but only time will tell. Yes, but they are leafing out nicely so far. Yes. Now I think there was uh, someone here said that. Wait a minute, y'all. Someone here said that they had planted a tree. They had planted a tree, but they think they planted this tree too close to the house, right? So now, Terrence, you were saying is that so what I'm doing is, which I had never done before, is to grow squash. So my Georgia roaster squash, my butternut squash. I don't know if I put a spaghetti squash over there, but I did put some those, what are they called, veggie, the white potato squash. I put some of those over there, along with many other varieties of watermelons, like the crimson sweet is over there. I have the moon and stars is there. I have some yellow and orange flesh watermelons over there. So there's a lot of seeds. Thank you, baby. Yes, the mashed potato squash. All of those are all growing and they're going to bind together. Now I'm going to share a little video of the plants because they're really getting big now. They're even putting on flowers. Also, in the bed with them, I dropped a lot of flower seeds like bachelor buttons, marigolds, just all kind of flowers in there. And what my thinking was with that is I always want to drop more flowers with these, with my watermelons and stuff, just to attract more beneficial insects there, so they can definitely uh, pollinate the melons and the squash. I don't mind hand pollinating one or two, but I don't want to, hand pollinate all of my vegetables. No, I prefer to have the insects to do it. Uh, I need to start. I'm sorry. I need to start my patty pans. Okay. I got moon and star planted, but no germination yet. Really? So what I did was I planted. At first, I wanted to drop like three seeds, and basically I want to keep two maybe. But when I looked, only one of them came up. So I dropped three more seeds. I want two just in case. You just never know what's going to happen throughout the season, right? Um, if something will happen to that one plant, then I'm out, right? I don't have any moons and stars for the entire season. So I try to plant more than one seeds, and I did a succession planting. So I started some early and then I dropped more later. Yeah. Um, so Mike, you dropped them inside, right? In your system, or did you cracky style thing? Smart. Yeah, I mean, with all the flowers, that's going to help with all the beneficial insects to come over and you know. And while they're in maybe the bachelor buttons, they go hit the watermelon flowers, right? Yeah. Cracky. Good, good. So anyway, that is one of the things I wanted to share with you all today is about insects. Many of us get really upset and mad, and the first thing we want to do is grab sprays to eliminate insects. Now, do I know having insects on our fruits and vegetables a pain? Yes. Do I like them all over my? No. But I do know that having a small amount, is not going to take away anything from me. Nothing. And it is just a part of me growing outside. Because if you're growing outside, you gonna share with nature one way or the other. You will, right? And direct, but it was too cold. Got you. My moons and star took some times to germinate, but I should plant a backup as well. Yes, drop another seed always. Yeah, you want to have at least two, um, because even after plant germinate, Things could happen, on the way. It's like it's like a peach tree. And I love peaches. I do. But from when that peach tree began to put on her flowers till the fruit shows up, baby, that's a long gap in there. So many things could happen, right? We can have a hard rain, lots of wind, you know, and next thing you know, all the flowers is gone. So, I mean, it's just a prayer when you are growing outside, right? Backups, definitely. And I have a grow table full of vegetables. And many times I share my vegetables that's on my grow table with my neighbors if I don't need them, right? Things could happen, like a squirrel eats the tops off of my butternut squash. Oh my God. I love all the bugs, okay? It's fun to find them and see their beauty, but some don't get to stay. Yes, they meet my bugs. Exactly. And that's the thing. You don't want to eliminate them all. You do want to take some of them off because it's all about balance. If you think about that, it is all about having balance in your garden. No one wants their their vegetables full of insects. And listen, these little nymphs is just a pain, I tell you. So if you are growing tomatoes right now outside, and maybe you in zone 9, like Pretty Girl, or do you have um the nymphs? Let me know. These little orange bugs, if you don't know who they are. They're usually on tomatoes. They're on peppers too. Really, they can be on everything. You made me put together growth. Good, good. And that's going to help you, man, because it's like Mike's big box store. That's what you got, right? So many people, when they want a seedling, they go to the big box store, right? But if you get your grow table and you drop you some seeds, you got Mike's big box store right there. So you go and you say, wait a minute, I think I need me another marigold, or I need another cucumber. Go over there and get it. And guess how much it costs you? Don't cost you nothing. All right. Oh, no nymphs. Thank you. Oh, really? You don't? Well, that is good. Yo. So yesterday I ate my first tomato that came from my garden this season. The first one I ate it. It was so good. Now this one is a Creole tomato. Hey Ali, things could happen like the squirrel. Okay, right. Bucket says, I love all the all right. Yeah. Oh, a grow table. Okay, you love that. All right, yeah. Grow tables are beautiful, right? I love the nymphs. I have nymphs on my tomato. Yeah, yeah. Hi, everybody. Hey, Miss Bessie. Hi, how are you, baby? Right. All right, y'all. So, what problems are you all having? What do you say, Broke? I taste my first lemon. What, bro? Bro, where you got that seed from? Broke says he said he tastes my first lemon sausage tomato. What it tastes like? What it tastes like, man? What you mean? Nematodes? Broke farmer. Ah, oh Lord. Hey baby. You say, hey dear lady. I thought you were at the meetup. Oh no, baby. No, no. I just had too much going on in my life this weekend, right? Yeah. Hmm. Come on, bro. Elaborate. We need to hear this. Uh, thick skin, sweet, like a better tasting lemon. Boy, I don't know why. I just think you're full of it. I don't know why. Oh, thick skin, sweet, like better tasting lemon blush. It's raining finally. Now I'm trying to be patient and see everything pop to like good. Now I got the artist seat. No, I don't want that. Man, man, no. So let me just tell you this here. So y'all hear me. There are many people that sell seeds, right? They will take a beautiful growing tomato, like a yellow pear tomato. And what they will do is they will change the name of the seeds to like that sausage. And so when you want to re-up on seeds, the only place you can get it from is from them because nobody else sells a sausage tomato, right? You just looked, it's real. Oh my God, Mike. And so that's what they do. They just change the name of these things because you can name your tomato whatever you want to name it. So somebody named this thing a sausage tomato. And broke, you like it? Ah. Oh my God. Yes, as a mess says, I managed to get one Paul Robeson and one pineapple tomato before the heat and the humidity start dropping the flowers. And not only dropping the flowers, this heat and humidity can also fry our flowers. Oh yeah, they can fry them. You can look at your plants and the flowers are brown and crispy. Yeah, baby. You did, Mike? Okay. Oh, the weeds are going to grow to, okay. It looks like a yellow San Marzano. Okay. Is it the same as a cream sausage? Oh my God. Oh, indeterminate variety. Yes, it is real. I just looked it up too. Oh, broke, you would find something like that. Okay, let's see. Um, there's a standard red sausage and cream sausage tomatoes. Well, I went to my favorite nursery here, and they have a plant. It's a flower. And the name of this flowers is called the shrimp flower. Now, y'all, let me just tell you something. I love shrimp. And when I smelled this flower, why it smell like shrimp? I would never have that thing in my garden. My God. Green sausage. Oh my Lord. Do you think it's better for zone 9 to grow tomatoes in the fall, or spring is so short in zone 9B? And we have been getting 90s since April. The only time for tomatoes is March, April. It's not enough. And so let me just say this. It's rough. So either you get some shade and put over your tomatoes, but, and this is where my grow table comes to play for me too, is that I drop a second round of tomatoes in August. So if you ever go to LSU Ag Center, you'll see their guide that here in Zone 9, we can grow with seedlings. So I would suggest that you start some in your garden, right? And in August, you could grow more tomatoes. And yes, it is because of the heat and humidity, right? But August is a great time for us to drop more tomatoes. Mhm. It's a good thing. And so this is another thing, is that someone asked me, here in Zone 9, can I grow like curly kale? And I can. Do I love it? I do. But let me just say this. I am not going to fight with any insect. I ain't fighting with them. I'm not. So one of the things about growing brassicas in spring, because here in Zone 9, spring, just like you said, lasts very short. It's a short time, right? And what happens if insects attack these brassicas in the spring? And the thing about it is, I don't have to grow brassicas in the spring. I can grow brassicas in the fall, and they are going to grow amazingly. I can grow enough in the fall that's going to last me throughout the year if I needed to, right? So this is why I do not grow brassicas in the fall. Now, there's some things I do like to grow in the fall that is leafy, like a kohlrabi. And even my kohlrabi have been attacked. Yes, they have been attacked before. So I try to get them out early, plant them early, and get them out of the garden. Because just like I say, everything is hungry. Everything is hungry. And when spring hit, they all coming. All these insects, they are coming. They're waking up. They're getting out of cocoons. They there's a couple of things they want to do when they first come to life, right? One thing they want to do is reproduce. Every insect, they want to reproduce. This is why if you have a fruit tree and that fruit tree is not producing, and you go out there and beat that tree, which I've seen my grandparents do, and wonder why they was out there beating trees, is because the tree feel like they're gonna die. So before they die, they got to reproduce, right? So when insects, nature, wake up to life, they want to reproduce, right? And next thing they do, they want to eat, right? And this is why, baby, they coming for it. They coming for this garden. I want that flower. What flower, bro? What flower? I'm lost. Tell me the flower you're talking about. Why don't you plant tomatoes under covers to start? Why I don't? I don't need to. That's why I don't. I don't need to. Okay. Oh, you talking to Psalms, I guess? Oh, broke is kind of funky. Okay. Pretty girl say, y'all have a blessed day. Okay, baby, I'm rolling out to my granddaughter's birthday party. I got one at 5. Beautiful, baby. I have a 17-year-old, y'all. Be blessed. Amen. God bless you, sweetheart. Enjoy and happy birthday to your baby. 17. Yeah. Yeah. Renee says, hey, Miss Linda and everyone in the chat. I'm listening while I drive. Okay, my baby. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, drive safely. Yes, all brassicas are what torn up, I guess. Um, Barriers. As soon as planted, it's about all the stops there. Okay, so and just like I said, I don't like to fight. I don't want to fight plants by growing them in the conditions where they will not thrive. Brassicas will not thrive here in Zone 9 in the spring for me. So, brassicas love my fall. That's when I'm a grown. Yeah, it's storming here. Yeah, Miss Red. Here too. I just designed my dream kitchen. Beautiful. Shrimp. Oh, the shrimp flower. So let me tell you what it smelled like, Mike. I mean, bro. Seriously, I'm gonna have to go back over there. When I go back over there, if they have one there, I'm going to record it and post it. The flowers are almost. They look similar to a shrimp, and yes, they smell like dead shrimp. Why would someone want that in their yard? That's my thing. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's storming in Houston. Okay, he wants the shrimp flower. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. How is that gonna help you, bro? That thing is smelly. It smell. Just think. Just think. For those of us that use 511, when we use 511, about 4 or 5 minutes or so after you use it, the smell is gone. For me, it's gone. Having the shrimp flower, and every time I pass that thing, I smell it. No, man. No. No, bro. No, no. Am I blooming invisible? Is this, am I blooming invisible in this chat? What do you mean, baby? Oh, tnog, now I see. Okay. Can we eat the shrimp flower? So listen, I would think not. I'm going to share the flower, the plant. I never did any research about it. I just saw it and I found it to be not something I want in my garden, right? But I'm going to share it with you. Have any one of you all just Googled it? Google it and see what you get. It's crazy. Yes, good point. We have to grow for our zone seasons. I made the mistake my first year listening to YouTubers from North, and first year was rough, but I learned. So yeah, I so years ago, back in the day when my grandmother was growing, and as I was growing up, we ate food in season, right? But of course, with new technology and in the world, they are growing fruits and vegetables hydroponically in greenhouses. I mean, on a huge scale. Am I right about that, Mike? I mean, huge scales. You look at carrots and you look at radish and all of these vegetables they have today. They are seriously, they are like clones. This is the way they look. I grow carrots. When I grow carrots, I have some carrots have 2 legs, 3 legs, some is crossed, right? You will never, ever, ever, ever see this in your grocery store. Never, ever. They all look alike. And we know the tomatoes, they're beautiful. That is the thing about the vegetables in the stores. They are beautiful. They're gonna catch your eye, right? They're plumpy, red looking, and tasteless, and no nutrition whatsoever, right? It is all about the sight when it comes to the stores. It is all about what you see. It is not what you taste. It is not what's good for us. It is not. Wait a minute. um. Okay. Uh. No, I don't think so. Shrimp flowers look funky. Okay. Oh boy. It's not edible. There you go. Thank you, Mike. Because I didn't do a lot of research on it. I just seen it and I found it to be no, it's not something I want at all. Yes, it looks cool, but I'm gonna say no to the shrimp. Stink. Yeah. Nobody in this chat except our hostess have said a word with me. Not even hello. I'm thinking they really can't see me. Miss Bessie. Okay, everybody. So um say hello to Miss Bessie, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry no one said hello to you, baby. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So Mike said relax. Yeah. Wow. You can see me? Yeah, we can see you, baby. Yes. Yes. Yeah. My family won't eat anything but red tomatoes because that's all they see in the grocery store. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Psalms. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, man. All right, Mike. GT, 58 people can say a word and you're telling me what? I'm calm. Okay. Now that I have my backyard garden, I get kind of irritated if I have to buy produce at the store. I just don't want it. So, do I understand? And this is why the great thing is eating food, as I was talking about, eating food in season. We did that for many different reasons, right? So, let me just say this. One of the reasons is that your fruits and vegetables will grow better in the season in which they love, not you, the season that the plant and the tree loves, right? Also, now many of you all do your research on this. Our bodies need minerals and nutrients, different nutrients and minerals at different time of the year and different seasons. Our body needs different nutrients. And during those times, like when our body needs more vitamin C's, it is the time really when those trees are growing. Because you see, God didn't make no mistake. He designed this thing to fit us, right? So when you are growing food in the season in which they thrive, we thrive. We thrive. But as I was saying, with new technology and everything, my family would never eat a tomato, not a fresh tomato, a fresh tomato in November or December. Now, my grandmother canned So we had like tomato sauce, but I'm talking about a fresh tomato. We didn't eat fresh tomatoes in the season in which they didn't grow. But of course, today we can eat any kind of vegetable we want to at any time we want to eat it, right? And that is the thing. But here in, as like we said, in stores, it is all about sight. They want these vegetables to be big, beautiful, you know, all of them look the same. And we know that now that we are gardeners, vegetables just don't grow like that. Not in nature. Not in nature. They do not grow like that. So when I think about tomatoes, white potatoes, or sweet potatoes, or peppers, they're like human beings. We are all different. We all got a little different tweak to us, right? Some of us got a bigger nose or bigger ears. Oh, y'all, give me a minute here. Oh, Lord. Give me 1 second, family. Oh, um, okay. What do you say, baby? I Googled it. They talking about a earthy smell. That's what they say about the shrimp flour. No, it's not earthy. It's stinky. It's very stinky. I tell you. I don't know. I don't know why someone even would develop something like that. Let me see what Jody say, y'all. I just want to make sure she's okay. Mm, yes, indeed. All right. No, no, no. Mm. I asked you not. I asked you, not telling you. What it? What are you saying, GT? If Mr. Mike is in here, be better, be nice. Okay, listen now. Listen. We said hello, and we're not gonna do that. Now, everybody said hello. Now, we're not going to be calling anybody out about being nice or whatever. We're not doing that. Okay? We're not. We're done with it. Okay. Hey, baby. Hi, I'm Ruth. How are you? Bucket me too. I get Shirley to have to eat grocery. I know. Yeah. I love your message about our body's seasonal needs. Yes, my grandmother always told us that, and you are saying it again. And it's so true. It is so true, baby. Yeah. Um, Buckets and beans. I don't eat what I grow for some reason. Mike, if you want to do what you want to do, go ahead. Do what you want because I got enough. I was talking to the rude person. Mm. Okay, Mike, please do. Please, Mike. Okay? GT, I'm headed into the local library. Yeah, yeah, man, do that. Wait a minute, y'all. Mm. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because, he's so damn sensitive. Come on. Just we said hello. Let it go, baby. Let it go. Stop holding on to foolishness. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you. Thank you. And to everybody else, I'm sorry we had to hang in there with that. Okay. Yeah. But Satan gonna always try to poke his head in, right? But let's see. All right. What do you say, baby? Is it true that local libraries have free seeds? Do they take donations? I have seeds I would like to share. Yes. So one thing you could do, you definitely could go to your public library and you can get seeds. But you also can swap seeds. You can get, say you want 5 seeds from them, and you can give them 5 of your seeds. So you can do that. Yeah, go check with your local library, right? Right. We can't help everyone. Amen. Amen. Because sometimes some people get up and they going through some things and they just take it out on everybody else. But I'm gonna pray for her. I'm gonna pray for her. Right. Um. Yes, many libraries do that across these United States. Right. Today, I know that for sure. Right. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, family, do you all have any questions, any things that's going on with your garden, anything that maybe we as a community can help you with? Anybody? So if you have a problem in your garden that you want to bring to your community, and we all can come together to see if we can help you, let's have it. Here's our county exchange also have a seed swap library. Great, great. That is beautiful. You can call to see exactly which library does the seeds. There you go, baby. Yeah. Hey, Angela. Hey, Miss Linda in chat. I have been listening from the bushes. I hope everyone is having a good day. I pray, baby. I pray. And we all will have a good day. But we got to know this, all of us. I want all of us to know this, right? Never allow anyone actions or what they feel or what they think control us, right? Or change. We are having a good day. We're having a good day, right? And we're not going to let you change that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. And if you want to act a donkey, we're going to take you out of here. You could go act a donkey with your people. Go home and act a donkey. Go home and act a donkey. The people that you see every day, donkey with them. Okay? Yeah. Okay, wait a minute, baby. All right, let's see. What do you say? Um, Say sorry all for not speaking in pain. Oh man, listen. All of us here understand, right? This is the thing that sometimes when you come into a live, I want you all to pay attention to this, right? Please hear me. When we walk into a live, what do we, most of us say, hello, fam. I'm just saying what I say. Hello, family. How is everyone? And well, I say hello to the host, and then I say hello, family. So that is, I'm speaking to everybody. That's the first thing. I spoke to the host, and I spoke to the family, everybody. And then when people come in, they come and they go, "Hey, tnog, hey, tnog," and I want to answer them all. But seriously, in the beginning, I already spoke to everybody, right? And this is the thing. I don't want anybody to think that if they say hello to me, I don't want to say hello back. Because just like we just witnessed, some people are just timid. They just act a little weakish. To stop that foolishness. Everybody don't have to say hello to you individually. They don't. And it doesn't mean that they don't like you. It doesn't mean that they don't see you. The girl said, "Can you see me?" If I said hello to you, we can see you, baby. We, oh. If I said hello to you, then we can see you. But see, that's a person that I don't know if she's having a bad day. Um, I don't know if she want to make everybody else have a bad day. But yeah, we ain't going through that. So GT, don't worry about that, man. Feel better. You don't have to. It is not disrespectful. You're not doing anything wrong. When you first walked in, you said hello. That did it. Okay, you good, man. I pray you feel better. Okay, I'll pray you feel better, and don't worry about nothing. You ain't did nothing wrong. Okay. Okay. Angela said, "Oh, I did pollinate that light, but oh, thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Can I borrow Ben? Wait, can I borrow Ben and your grands to help me put this bed together? I know, huh, man? I know." And Ben told me the other day, he said, "Linda, I'm gonna cut the grass, but I'm gonna wait till after all this rain." I'm like, "Good, man, because it's not bad. But he wanted to let me know because I am I am big on keeping my garden looking neat. I don't like no high grass at all. Um, let's see. Amen. Yeah, speedy recovery. Yeah, man. Angela, okay. I have a big Bertha bell pepper plant, and the peppers are growing curled up. Wait. The peppers or the leaves are growing curled up. Which one? Okay. It is producing, but the bell peppers are curled up. Can the cross pollinate? I'm lost with that. So let me just say this, and just speaking on cross pollination, right? In our garden, everything is cross pollinated. Everything. And the only way things are not cross pollinated is that you have them covered. Other than that, everything is cross pollinated. I would never worry about, not unless you want to save these seeds and you want them true to the plant, then you would cover it when it is time, when it start making flowers and making a seed, you want to cover it, right? But everything everything in our garden is cross pollinated. Everything. So who's to blame for that? God, because that's the way he did it. Right. So never worry about that. Hey, Mike, I need Ben and the grandkids too. If you can't have a good day, say that. Wait, I know what you're gonna say, but wait a minute. If you can't have a good day, don't you dare go and messing with somebody else and say that, baby. That G. God knows that's the truth, right? Mm-mm. I love it though, baby. Yeah, the rain have my tomato plants laying down on the ground. So I have one tomato plant I went out there and she's laying. But I went and picked her butt up. I said, "Girl, get up, baby. You got work to do." Yeah, I love that one. Facts. YouTube etiquette. Yes. It's just, some people just want you to baby them or hold their hands. Ah, I want everyone to feel special when they come out. I want everyone to be welcome when you come here. But listen, people see you. People see you. And the thing about it is this: if you wanted people to say hello to you, say hello to them. Say hello. Say, "What's up, bro?" And bro go holler back at you. Simple as that. Yeah, I think maybe I think she's going through something, y'all. I swear. I do. I do. I do. So Miss Red, say hello to everyone I haven't spoken to. Go ahead, Miss Red. I'm in the kitchen fixing some meat. Oh, go ahead, Miss Red. Some people carry their anger, unhappiness, their pain, meanness, right, and they want to spread it around to make themselves feel better. Oh my God. Yeah. I need a plate of meat, Miss Red. Uh, Wait a minute. What kind of meat you cooking, baby? Because let me know what you're cooking over there. Yeah, because I gotta watch that. My beans planted my my beans plant. I guess that's what you want to say. Fell over. Um, if the beans are bent in half, or are they a goner? Should I plant more? So let me just say this here. If the plant is not snapped, if it's not broken, stand that thing back up. She good. As long as it's not broken or detached, she good. She good, man. Ali, put her back up. Oh, Miss Red say, "Come on over, Mike." Oh, uh, Ruby says, "Hey, Miss Linden family. Good to be in your life." Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Just take a little bite of that first pepper bucket. Oh, wow. All right, let's see. Karen, shrimp farms. I like shrimp. Um, can you farm it really? Why the stink? The ocean doesn't stink. So let me say this, Karen. Many so this flower we're talking about was a shrimp flower. Now, this is just a man-made name for a flower, right? Um, Here in Louisiana, we get lots of shrimp from uh, Pontchartrain, Lake Pontchartrain. Not only that, in the bayous in Louisiana. Uh, so the flower and the real shrimp have nothing to do with each other. Nothing, baby. The only thing they do have is a name. But we can name anything we want to name it, right? So it don't have anything to do with shrimps or where you get shrimps from or where they come from. Nothing. It's just a man got a flower. It stinks, and he named it a shrimp flower. That's it. Okay, Karen. Karen, she's talking a plant that looks and stinks like shrimp. Yeah, yeah. It's not something I grow to. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bring the meek on, Miss Red. Oh wow. I popped the beans up and told them they have a week to get themselves together. So, I mean, if you have, beans on it, take your beans off, but then let your plant continuously grow. Okay. As long as it's not detached, you good. I've used Starks to restart bean plants. Yeah, produce fine. Yes. Hey, Jackie. Hey, baby. How you doing? Say, hey, Miss Linda and family. How are you? How are you? So, y'all hear that thunder? So, let me just tell y'all this before we leave, okay? When y'all see somebody come in the chat, y'all better say hello to them because they gonna be all over y'all. Right? But this is my thing. If you want someone to say hello to you when you step into a chat, say hello to them first. Okay? Gotta stop it all. I came out of bushes to finish up my hello. Don't worry about that, baby. We are so good. We are so good. Okay? Don't do that. You good, LGG. You good, baby. Right? You're really good. You grow girl. Hey, honey, how are you? How are you? All right, let me get down to the bottom, y'all. So, do y'all have any questions? Y'all have anything y'all want to talk about before we leave? Because I'm going. Miss Red, now she's talking about food, and now I done got hungry. I want to eat something now. Uh, if I haven't spoken to anyone, stop it, Miss Red. Oh, hey, broke my y'all need to stop. Miss Bessie, I hope you are okay, my dear. We are loving a loving group of gardeners. Amen. Amen. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, Miss Cherokee. How are you? Bucket of beans. Hey, if people stepping in the chat and wanting a hello, then they in the wrong place. Well, I think if you want someone to say hello to you, say hello to them, and they will say hello to you back. Right? So, I mean, I don't know. I just think she's going through something, y'all. I really do. I really do. But um, and then she started calling Mike out. Tell my Mike, I don't know what she said about him, but like, no, we ain't gonna do that over here. We ain't doing that. I'm going to listen to the replay. Okay, good. Yeah. That just didn't make any sense. At first, when I first started reading, when she said that I was the only person that said hello to her, nobody else in the chat said hello to her. So this is this. So just think about this. If you go into someone's home, a friend, you visit a friend and there's people there, what do? You say hello to everybody, right? You don't wait till somebody say hello to you. You stepped into a place where there were people, so you say hello to everybody, right? So anytime you want somebody to say hello to you, just say hello to them first. And if you don't get the people to respond to you, then don't worry about it, because seriously, hopefully you came to the live for the host to listen to what the host is saying or to interact with the host, right? That's all I'm saying. Sometimes the chat goes so fast, you just miss that. And you really do. You really, really do. So I want to say to everybody that's in here who was in here when it was going on, I'm sorry, you all had to go through that just as much as I did. But we good. We know. And just like LGG says, we are a loving community over here. We don't do that. It's just something that just happened, right? Yeah. Miss Red. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, baby. Um, Yeah. Psalm says, blessing to Jackie. I heard she's speaking to everybody. Stop. Oh, wow. I'm going to, okay, good, good. There you go. There you go. Let me get to the bottom. I planted garlic in the fall. It is browning at least 4 leaves. Could it be time to pull? So, question is, are you growing um, short day onion? I mean onions. Are you growing? What kind of garlic are you growing? What kind of garlic are you growing? And usually, when your garlic is ready, if it's you'll see scapes for hard neck, and if not, if it's a soft neck, you see them. You see your garlic. Your garlic, you will see it. Trace around it and see if that garlic is big enough for you. If it is, pull it up. Right, y'all. This has been such a weird live. I've been having all kinds of phone calls and stuff, and it's just, oh, oh, let's see. Um, what do you say? Okay. The bar in Cheers would say, "Hi, Norm." Yeah, I guess that part, Miss Linda. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. We learn every day. Yeah. Teaching Miss Linda. Sometimes it's the only interaction a person gets. Wow. I agree with you, baby. I do. I do. And I believe that. This is the best, most friendliest group I loved chatting with, y'all. Blessings and stay safe in these summer storms. Thank you so much, baby. We love you too, honey. Yeah. All right. Hard neck or soft neck? Yeah. So that's the question. So if you have hard neck, then you should see escape. If it's soft necks don't have scapes, but she will be bending down, right? Or just go around and feel that garlic and feel if it's big enough for you. I'm growing both kinds. Okay, cool. Feel it. Run your finger in there. See what it's like. So this is what I want you to know. Whether your garlic is small or big in there, it's already ready. You can already eat it, right? You can already eat it, honey. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now I'm finished fixing my shade cloth best over my grow table. Hallelujah. All right. The sun is coming out here in South Central Los Angeles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dave. Yes, we have been having um, May gray in the morning. Okay. Yeah, so it's been raining and just raining a lot. But I do want to share with you all the bed where I did put the um, the watermelons, the squash. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I'm gonna share that with you all. If I can go out there and if it's not storming, usually it's just drizzling enough to keep me from being out there and enjoying it. Right. Also, as soon as we get past this weather system, I'm going to have that live for the air laying. Okay. We are going to do that live of air laying of a Black Mission fig tree. Okay. So if you are interested in learning how to air lay, say yes. Now, Broke, are you still here? So, Broke, if you still here, say yes to me. I want to ask you a question. Let me know. Let me know that you're here or not. Or and Calvin. If either one of you all are still here, let me know. Okay. Okay, broke, you still here. Good, good, good. So I don't know if you heard the live. Well, I was talking about air laying, and this young lady, she really got really perturbed, I guess, that she was telling me that air lays need rootstocks. I told her no, they do not. But she says she learned from another YouTuber that yes, air lays need rootstock. I told her no, that if you are getting a tree, the ones that needs rootstocks are the ones that is grafted. So what do you say to that? Is that true or not? Superman, hey, what's good, New Orleans Garden? I'm good, baby. Thank you, honey. Great, great. So I'm going to let you all know when I'm going to do that live. I'm going to put it up on my post so you will know. But we got to get out of this rain pattern because I'm going to just do it live out there by the tree. You never heard of that? Yeah, yeah. I was trying to explain to them is that when you do an air lay, when you do an air lay, you are creating roots. And when you disconnect that air lay from that tree is all you need to get the fruit in which it gives. So with that, I wanted to share. I'm going to do a live on just air laying the way I do it and share with them so they will know that air lays do not need rootstocks. Grafted trees does. And that's the way they go. It's crazy that some people always want to come in and argue with you about what you supposedly can do. Amen. But if they would just watch your videos, they will see that yes, you can do. Amen, my love. And that is the thing is sometimes you cannot get people to go back in the videos and look because I've shared about 4 or 5 videos of me air laying, right? And all the times I go and check on those air lays. But we just gonna walk through it. We're gonna do it, and 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 the people that argue with me, I just I call my big nephew there and I tell him do that because I'm not gonna argue with anybody, nobody. Now, one person am I gonna argue with? I have 3 air-laid fig trees in the ground right now. No rootstocks. They have roots. Amen. Yeah. It'll be good to see you in the garden doing it like great. You will. YouTube University. Amen. And this is the thing, is sometimes when they believe the people that they like on YouTube, and the person on YouTube is not giving them the right information, but they love them, so they gonna believe them. But it's like love don't have nothing to do with believing. Love don't have anything to do with facts. Love just don't. Love don't have nothing to do with what's real. Right. Great. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. OCD-ish. How you doing, baby? Yeah, but some people you can, tell them this, and some people you cannot. So I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to win everybody over. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna try my best to show them instead of telling, right? I'm going to show them. So we're going to do that airlay live uh, outside by these trees. Thank you. You too, Ali. I appreciate you, man. Superman. Hey, 42. How you doing? Yeah, but anyway, family, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm going to eat because I tell y'all what I have, what I'm eating right now. I'm I'm gonna eat this before we go to this party because seriously, I don't like to eat a lot of stuff people be cooking. I just don't. I want to eat my own stuff. So I have some turkey necks with white potatoes, rice. I have some macaroni cheese. I have some salad. Mainly, it's gonna be the tomato, the other half of the tomato that I grew. I'm gonna eat that. That's what I'm eating right now. Yeah. And Miss Red, I hope you enjoy your meal, baby, because you you just done made me hungry over here. But anyway, you all have a good night, and we're gonna see each other on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, right here, right here. We're gonna be here, and we're gonna be talking about gardening. Yeah. All right, family. I'm gonna put that bed together. I'll be happy when it's done. You're gonna record it, right? So we can see it, right? We can see you do it. Barbecue chicken legs, cream corn, and cornbread dressing. My God, that sounds good. Oh, I love cream corn. That is my jam there, baby. Yeah. Good night. Good night, Tia. I love cream corn. I really do. All right, family. Y'all have a good night, and we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Broke. I hope you're here. Are you having the live tomorrow for the public? Let me know. Yeah. I'm on my way, Miss Red. I know, huh? Well, come on over. Take a seat. Take a seat at the table. Miss Linda, do you know Jesus just left Chicago and is bound for New York? Who? Girl, why has this been so weird today? Wait, okay. No, I ain't know. I ain't know. Gary like, oh man. Okay. All right, man. All right. All right. Um, come on over to my place. Come on over to my place. Yes, girl. I hear you. It's a ZZ Top song. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know what you was talking about. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Everybody just come on over, Miss Red say. All right. Yes, you got it. All right, family. We love each other. We're gonna see each other on Sunday. Okay. They're from Houston. Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. Hey, Tag, we about to get up out of here, baby. But thank you for jumping in. Yeah. You've been in here. Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. Good night, Veggie Baby. We're gonna see each other Sunday. Tomorrow. All right. Blessings to you all. Later, family. Thank you, Psalms. Mm. Thank you, Miss Red.